What time do you end? See if you get home earlier.
Doesn't need to be held right now. Anything that's hurting is surrounded by some love right now. Loosen the grip, let yourself slip, free fall right into it. Let it all go. There's nothing to hold. Free fall right into it. Free fall. Free fall. Feel the weight of today, slowly melting away. Even the sun goes down. Even the sun goes down. Anything you're holding doesn't need to be held right now. Anything that's hurting is surrounded by some love right now. Loosen the grip, let yourself slip, free fall right into it. Let it all go. There's nothing to hold. Free fall right into it. Free fall. Free fall. You'll always be there. You'll always be there. You'll always be loved. Nothing is lost. Can't disappear. Free fall.
Okay, you guys, come in. All right. Welcome in. Welcome. I think hopefully you guys could see this well enough. Hi, you guys. All right. Welcome into WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Oh, all right. Wowzy. Right? Wow. Well, thanks, guys. Well, there is so much. What, I have a sticker on me? Whoops. There's a lot going on, right? And there's so much going on where I'm just sitting and shaking my head like, what the heck? Like, I don't understand how this is happening right now. And what I'm talking about is the Summer Moon Wells case. All of a sudden, you know, turning it off because I need to concentrate. All of a sudden, I'm holding my little thing. This is my pendulum that I use. All of a sudden, notice the creators that are creating a stir. I want you guys to see this. These creators are creating a stir. Okay. Over photos that we've been looking at. And the thing is, what you have to do is take a step back while they're doing this. Follow what you're feeling intuitively, in your gut feeling, right? And write it down. Write down what you take a piece of paper, take a pen, and write down what you feel and what you really think is happening, because these creators that I wrote down right here, all of them, are the creators that are recreating drama. Dolly Vision, Ryan Upchurch, Ryan Finds Truth. So we're watching Justin for All and Share. Justin for All, I didn't even put on this piece of paper. I don't watch him. I can't. I just don't. But Share has been on my paper for over 2 years, right? You really have to hone in on what they're doing to feel the intuitive message that comes through, because there's a lot to be said. So what I did here just yesterday, before any of this chaos started over a photo, and I'm going to show you I have an amazing presentation today that comes from my intuition, comes from my clairvoyance, my medium, my psychic ability to listen to what's being told without judgment, without fear, without opinion, to put yourself aside. And why these are circled like this, I want to redo it today, because sometimes the truth one day may change the next day because someone created a shift or is trying to create a shift. They're trying to create a shift and reposition themselves. These are the players. You know, these are the players, and I have to put Justin for All. I'm going to put it up here. Justin for All. Okay? So what I did yesterday is I wrote these all down. The first thing I asked was a yes or a no. And not to say they don't give me information, but in this moment in time, I need clarification in who to watch right now for the information that we're looking for right now. Maybe next week I won't mark off Molly Golightly or Betty Bullhorn. I put no to them because they don't serve me right now. The ones that are circled yes serve us right now. So my pendulum is what I work with, right? Pendulum I've been working with since I was 15 years old. This pendulum. So I know my pendulums know me. I trust my pendulums. They have been with me through pregnancies, through working on people's headaches, through much, much, much psychic ability with other people. I trust it. I trust it full-heartedly. And I'm not moving my hand up top. I'm not going, ooh, up top. When I use my pendulum, I hold it the same way each time. So what I do is I always straighten out the chain because I like this kind of chain is my favorite chain. And I hold it like this, you guys. I'm holding it like this. That's it. And I don't move my hand. So when I ask it a question, like, are you ready to begin today's presentation? See how strong that is? As you could see, I'm not moving my hand up top because that little circle thing is staying still. So it's saying yes. Some people have the circle as a no. The circle for me is a yes. See how strong it is? I'm not moving it. And then I go down, like I dip it sort of, and I like move it over here and I move it back to go to another question. Like I'll move it here and go back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these names and make sure that the answers are the same as they were yesterday. So I'm going to be going through this list and I want a yes or a no to the names that I call out, meaning yes or no. Yes or no? Can I go to this creator to get information? Okay, so Susan Marie, if you're new, welcome in. It's not about the creator. Thank you for putting that on there. Thank you. Yes, these creators are great. They're doing their thing. It's about the information given through their channel. So if I go to any of these channels, there's information within the channel that I could grab as far as images to help show you what I see. So Justin for all, I don't care. It's not about who's guilty and who's not guilty. I'm not looking for that at all. It's not about that. So thank you for bringing that up for those that are new. It's not about them. It could be someone who's so capable of giving great information that I go to their site because it's giving great information. I pull their information from their YouTube channel because it best gives me illustrations to show you what I'm talking about. Like, just like any other psychic, like Donna, she'll give an image that will best kind of describe what she sees in her psychic third eye, and then people try to go find it. That's amazing because she's able to give an example. It'd be better if she gave a photo, right? That's what I do. So I give photos through these people. Yeah, I'm happy you said that. So thank you for mentioning that. It's not about them. These channels help. They help me. I call it bullshit because there's a lot of bullshit going on. There's a lot of bullshit going on, but I don't get involved in the bullshit. I get involved in what they have to offer me, right? The information that they have to offer me. No, that's great that you said that. That's the only way people learn. What I'm doing is by looking at my chat and and people understanding what I'm doing here. There's no other way of understanding it if, in fact, no one understands it if they're new. So please, Susan, you're new, welcome in and ask away. Because all I do here is try to find a way to communicate information that comes through my third eye. So this is stuff that I do and I don't do. Did I explain that right, Muffin? Welcome in, you guys. Woohoo! Muffin Top is my amazing mod, right? She is my amazing mod. So welcome. Welcome in Kelly. And welcome in Susan Marie. Welcome in as I think you're new. I'm just GH. Hi, BC. Yes, yes, we're going to have a great one. Lisa, there's a lot of people in here. Definitely put your Colleen. Definitely put your thumbs up on your way in. Um, that's all I ask is Shazam, how are you? Is that you watch the video, keep an open, Lisa, keep an open mind, an open channel, and just sit back and relax and breathe and don't be in judgment. Just sit back and listen. That's all. This isn't about um, any of these people. It never has been. It's never about these creators. It's all about the children and the messages that I'm trying to set forth, because we hear a lot of information, but we're not hearing from the children because the children have passed on, and they're the ones that have the story that they want to share, because so far nobody that is doing these sacrifices and believing in these resurrections, which is that's, hey, I'm not here to judge anybody either. That's their life. That's what they were brought up in. That's until you walk in those people's shoes, there's no one has a right to judge anybody. It's non-judgmental here. So you may hear me saying things that sounds judgmental, but it's really about the children, right? So here you might see Andrew Hilt. Andrew Hilt I have as a no, but Andrew Hilt has given me great information. But as of now, today, hi Boston, um, it doesn't serve me as far as this presentation, because we have a new queen bee. I have said, if anyone listens to my this one here, if anyone listens to any of my psychic readings, I always say she's the queen bee. And most of the time when I say queen bee, at first I've only said that to two other creators. I've called Molly Golightly the queen bee, and I've called Jody Sue Brown the queen bee. It just came out. I'm like, what? The queen bee? Oh, she's the queen bee. She's the queen bee. She's got the hat. She's got the keys to the castle. And I happen to have a new person that gives me insane information that matches what I hear. So I hear certain things, right, psychically, and there's certain creators that blur things out that I understand on a different level. And this new queen bee that I'm going to have you listen to in this video today is amazing. So I want to make sure that my list is correct. So, and I'm not going to go to anyone's channels. I'm not going to go to Justin for All, just be something I do later. So is Justin for All one of the channels that I should go listen to? So that's a yes. And I didn't even put him down because I wasn't even paying attention. Now I have all the other ones are answered. Jody Sue Brown. Yes. And then I bring it over here and I dip it back. Benny Keys. It's a yes. I dip it. JLR. See how that's a big yes? Bullhorn Betty. See that? going back and forth. I'm not doing that. And even though Bullhorn Betty has given me insane information, at this point, they're saying don't even bother. Don't bother. Share from Voices Behind the Wall. Oh, look at it. See it shaking? Oh, wow. So I've never seen it do that. You guys might not see that, but it's shaking. I've never seen that. I'm going to have to dig into what that even means. I've never seen what it's doing right now. So let me ask again. Share from Voices Behind the Wall. Wow. So what this is telling me, it is very hesitant to give a yes or no. It doesn't want to answer anything about her. It is saying, will not answer you. Exclamation point. So I've never had a creator thus far in my readings that there's a force. There's a force. There's a force on her name. Voices Behind the Wall. So this is, I take out red, and what I do many a times is I do a lot of coloring, you guys. Like here you're going to see, I color like a child. Where is it? Like the ones that I pick, I colored, right? So Voices Behind the Wall, it makes me hone into the name. Is I kind of make bubble letters. Share Voices Behind the Wall. It won't answer me. Let's see if I separate her on her own page, right? Voices Behind the Wall, share. Is this someone that I should be watching? Wow. Wow. See? When it doesn't move, it doesn't move. Is this someone I should not, should I talk about this person? No. So it doesn't want me talking about her to you guys. Do not. It's telling me not to share the information. Do not share info on YouTube. That's the first thing it's saying. Is that it doesn't want me to shares information on YouTube. Well, today I'm sharing some of it. So, should I should I continue to grab information should I continue to grab information? Yes. It's a big yes. Should I share? Because you guys, I share my information with TBI, by the way. I had a long conversation with them yesterday, and that I swear my life about. You could call and ask. They transferred me, and it was a very long conversation, and she said that I wanted to confirm that, I'm not wasting my fucking time, and that this shit is making a difference, because I'm not here to just, obviously, I don't what, I make a couple $100 a month. Like, it's not like I'm doing it to pay my mortgage, right? And she told me that everything that I have sent up to date does and gets reviewed, and that what I have been sending in lately to keep sending. So I do know what this is about, because I was very clear in what I told them. So should I keep sending her information to TBI? That's a big yes. Now, again, it's not about Cher. It's not about her. It's about the information that I receive from her that will help the case. She should be thrilled about that. She should be thrilled about that. But I should not talk about her on YouTube because it's too sensitive. She is too sensitive. Just what it is. Just that's all I know. That's all I could tell you, right? So today I am sharing information, but I will make sure to keep away from. Will not answer you. I'll make sure to keep away from certain things. Okay, Andrew Hilt. No. And that means for now. Ziggy. It's a yes. The new Queen Bee, who you guys are going to meet later. It's a big yes. And then I dip it over here. Ryan finds truth. Yes. Ryan Upchurch. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. Ryan Upchurch is another, is like in the category of Cher. Ryan Upchurch. Oh, wow. Okay. So, Ryan Upchurch is in the category with Cher. Number 2. See how I do this? So, Ryan Upchurch. So I'm going to ask the same questions. Should I continue to review Ryan Upchurch's information to grab information? It's a big yes. Should I share the information only to TBI? Oh, that's a big yes. So now I want to know who's better. So, oh, you know what? Let's go back. Let's go back and see if there's any more like this person. I still have a huge presentation, you guys. Ryan Upchurch. So, Ryan Upchurch and Cher are under the same. They're under the same lock and key. They're locked. They're locked and they're under the same lock and key. They're like the voodoo-ish. Do. Get their information but don't share it. Dolly Vision. Ooh, that's a yes. And then I have the YouTube families, is like the Beast and Bunch, the Kents. Like I have a bunch of families that give me amazing information. Again, it's not about them. Do I continue to with YouTube families? Okay. And then what I did is I went through and ranked them. I asked if they're 1, 2, or 3, so I ranked them. Okay. And here is my ranking. So we've got number 1 for right now. This is just for now. The new Queen Bee, and I'm going to show you who that is, will be giving me the best information for this time period. Ziggy, JLR, Ryan Finds Truth, and the YouTube families. These are the 5 that I'm going to hone in on for this week. Now this shit changes, but again, those that are new, I only use these channels to get information, to provide me information that matches the images in my story. So I could tell you a story with images. Because their channels, what I see, have the deep fake above the truth. So we don't know who's putting that shit in there, but they have the most information for what I'm doing right now. And now we're told that these 2 guys, Sheer and Ryan Upchurch, just for now, forget about them. Whatever I collect information, don't put it in. Today's I have information. And Sheer is in there. And I will see how I feel. And the information in there is really serious information. It's actually the most serious. So moving forward, the spirits don't want me to share Sheer's information as deep as I do. Nor do they want me to do that with Ryan Upchurch. Okay? That's what it's telling me. And that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Right? And then as we go on and do this presentation, what happens is I'm going to be showing you information that comes from all of these channels that I just mentioned. Moving forward, the new Queen Bee, it was, so now you know what I'm looking at, right? This new Queen Bee, I'm going to show you information on. I don't even know how I found her, but it's not her, but it's who I played the other day, and I'm laughing. I laugh with her. She is, I find her quite hilarious. But the information that she provides me is awesome. It's awesome. Let me see if one of these, not that one. Wait, let me see. Not that one. I'm going to give you a little tidbit of what I mean.
The cigarette for this.
Okay, I'm going to show you. I think this is the right one. I'm going to show you what I mean. And this, I don't know who she is. She's kind of funny. I have gathered a ton of psychic information because much of what she says, in a particular way that she says it, ties me into Benny. Like I think of Benny. because he's the only other one that makes me laugh. And this is who I'm calling the new queen bee.
I need a sticker for this. Okay, I got 11 minutes, y'all. I got 11 minutes.
She's funny.
Welcome to another episode of As the Turtle Shell Turns.
She's talking about Dolly.
You know? Days of La Pond. I need a cigarette for this ear. Boy, something ain't right, boy. I don't know. Hey, Jimmy, I don't know if you got a mole in the bunch. Or, people just be out to get you, bruh. But, or maybe you do it to yourself, too, because with some of that, you know, it is what it is. But how? You know, I don't think, okay, let's play devil's advocate. Okay, turtles? I'm looking for my lighter. Let's play devil's advocate. I know I don't have an intro. I do have an intro, but I texted it to myself and I ain't look at it before this because I'll get excited and I can't lose my train of thought and I only got 11 minutes. I didn't get the ashtray, Jesus. See, y'all wanted a pre-recorded video? This is what y'all get. This is what y'all get. Dysfunction. Okay? So, let's play devil's advocate. For just one, so let's get in some light. Child, let's get in some good light. So they can see me and feel my message. So, my thing is, let's play devil's advocate. What if, y'all see that? I had it on the wrong side. Jimmy, you see what you did to me? Got me up here looking stupid. Got me up here looking crazy. That's that donkey dick right there. That's that. Did I say that? I might edit that out. I might not give a fuck. Whatever. So, devil's advocate. You know, I can't knock the hustle because it was a good idea to get some quick cash and to, like, you know, step up your status and your financials and shit. But, hey man, I see you. I'm gonna get back to you. Just hold on. Just 1 second. Hold on. I'm influencing people. Hold on.
Oh, she's funny.
Okay. So, I get the hustle. I get why. I get how. But you ain't cover your tracks, bruh. You fucked up when you made that website. Should have kept that shit, and you should have kept that shit hood. Kept that shit black. Mom and pop. See, you was trying to be Bath and Body Works and shit. You was trying to be Gene Simmons or something. No, you fucked up. Now what you gonna do when all these people that been buying all this wholesale soap, right, allegedly, what you gonna do when they need some explaining? Like, they want you to explain some shit. Like, what you gonna do? Like, what you gonna say? Because in the great words of Benny Keys, he said, homie, I think you got some explaining to do. And I think you do, a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, how would you feel if you went to go get one of your 6-ounce steaks, right? And you found out that it didn't even come from the steakhouse. Like, your grandma was cooking it or something. Like, I don't know, like, it's okay to be real. It's okay. As long as you're real, everyone's still gonna, you know, fuck with you or whatever. I mean, shit, half these women gonna fuck with you anyway because they already know the tea because I told them. But, yeah. And how does that work? I don't mean to get in your business, but how does that work? How does your mod, air quote, how does your mind feel about all these others that know the tea? How does your mod feel that I know what she know? That's a whole country mile, player. Good luck though. Good luck on all your hustling and endeavors into fraud and tax evasion or whatever, whatever you're doing. I hope you paying taxes, bro. Hope you calculating that shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hope you got a 1099 for all your mods. Is that what the young kids are calling it nowadays? Ooh. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and, entertain your upgrade. I'm just picking, or I'm not. It's hard for me to be, mean to someone I slept with, but, God bless. I hate to see everybody, hating on a player. Shit. They don't be doing the corner dope man like this, do they, Jimmy? Damn. They caught you red-handed, bruh. I'm trying to eat up this 11 minutes. I really am. Bruh, they done got the wholesale site. PJ, what we gonna do? Sister Wives Unite. What we gonna do? You need a PR team. Can I be in the PR team? I would be great PR. I could, every time somebody finds some fuck shit on you, Jimmy, I could just, send you a pre-recorded video, like the statements and actions of this human. I could put something real fancy. I know big words and all that. I could do all that. I'm just saying, gotta get in where you fit in, fake it till you make it and shit, But boy, something that clean the buttermilk, boy. Stick shit. What was the popos out there for? This is so suspenseful. I need to know. I need to know. You ain't know. See, I need to explain this. When you stick dick in me, I got GPS locators on all the penises I've ever touched. Yup. And so, it's like a suction or something, and it go in, and yeah, you chipped. Yup. Illuminati confirmed. Y'all wondering who the Illuminati is? Me. Oh, God. All jokes aside, though.
Okay, so
It's a soap opera. All y'all are in it together. Missa, Smalls, all y'all. Y'all gotta be watching this as the turtle shell turns and days of La Pond. Y'all got me watching this soap opera. Well, until the next episode, leave me a comment, like the video, subscribe, do all the things you're supposed to do on YouTube, and then maybe at some point, maybe when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll have an intro and I'll do all the YouTube things. Like, I'll be regular,
So I watch her very intensely. And the information that I do receive from these videos right now serves my purpose. So she is what I call the queen bee. So I have these videos, and I know that in between shit, like right in here, is stuff that I grabbed for today's presentation to show you what victims look like, how victims hide, to tell you and show you how they are down under in a room And this is like, it's like a pyramid. So when I look at her information, am I saying that I don't know who she is. I mean, this is the information that I receive within the video. So it just puts me in a place that I need to be in order to use my psychic ability. Doesn't have anything to do with the person. And I know people in my kind of field probably would feel the same way. They know that there's certain objects, certain people that bring more of that side out for you. So it's telling me that her information currently is what I need. Because that's the place that we're in right now. See? So I went through her videos and I pulled photos like this. And when I speak over a photo like this, it gives the children justice because the children are in the shadows like this. Her voice that she said in a video, look in the shadows, they're in the shadows, it's in the shadows, went through my body, and that feeling it gave hasn't changed. It's still there. So I knew to go back at her videos and examine these photos so I could get the story of the children that they're behind these plexiglass walls. They're behind walls that are plexiglass. You could see in, you can't see out. This is how they do the videos. This is how they take pictures. They're behind some plexiglass, just like the telephone. I always say these photos in the Summer Moon Wells case, in every case that I have followed, they're behind like a plexiglass wall, like the telephone. Like they're always showing you information, a phone within the phone within a phone. And it's not new news, Cher and Justin for all. That's old news. The very first photo that we got of Summer's photo was a photo of somebody's photo on the phone. So it's not new information. I'm just clarifying that. It's not, oh my God, never seen before information at all. Because the very first photo that we got of Summer looked just like this. It's a phone of a phone of a phone, and we all have seen it. Why is it that no one has recognized it or talked about it before? You guys have been watching this shit since day one. All of you channels that are listening here. You all have been watching the same thing. Have you not noticed? Well, I'm going to show you today. Because what you're showing, only thing it does is it clarifies to me that nobody gets that these things are behind the wall of a wall, behind the phone of a phone of a phone. That's what it is. All of her videos remind me to tell you guys they go to a river. Here. And they're not about her. Like I watch these videos and this is another one.
What up, y'all? I'm filming this early on Saturday, but y'all gonna get this on Sunday. Amen. Amen. Hey, man, you know, sometimes you just gotta go to the riverside. Down by the riverside. Leave your problems all behind. Hey, hey, hey. Anybody want to go fishing? Anybody? 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 Anybody?
So,
Anybody? Anybody look for snakes?
So, in the Summer Moon Wells case and all the cases that we've been following here, I see that the water location, just like this, with the trees, with the brush, the stuff on the ground, and talking about fishing, are all indicators of Summer Moon Wells case. Because the people that discuss with like amongst themselves, these children have touched the river. They have touched the fishing information. And everything that she says, and right when she laughs, is where I pay attention. All of the information is telling me the children are within a house close to the riverside and they go fishing. That's what I get from her video. It's telling me so. Pay attention to the trees. That looks like Don Well's house. So I'm not saying it is. What I'm saying is, let me tell you something. Don't discard Don Well's home down by the riverside where they would go fishing. So I hear and see the things that I'm supposed to see. That's it. And that's how I've been doing it for 2+ years. And I have learned that the information I need to trust and not question. I see Allie. I see a lot. I know Allie passed, allegedly. So this is who I call Queen Bee. So what I'm being told is Queen Bee right now is on the top of my list to gather information. That the Queen Bee is who I need to focus in on. I don't know anything about her. I know she makes me laugh. And I know that she's got photos and videos that I stop and I read them. Like this. Summer was barefoot. Summer was barefoot down by the riverside where they go fishing. That's what I hear. And this is why I use certain information. So all it is, it's not about her. This isn't, anything other than it gives me this information to tell you that Summer was down by the riverside. She was barefoot and she went fishing. That is the information that I call psychic information, because it puts a story together. And it helps put the story together so I could tell you it, right? So, 10. So it begins. This is the presentation, and I'm starting out with this photo because I was directed to do this. So I am now in the part of the story of this. This photo and whatever this photo shows you guys is extremely close to the truth. They took a photo of her like this. These are photos that somebody has of Summer. More than one like this. This is just the one that they chose to show us. How did I even come to that shit? Because when you look at this photo that I selected as one of the very last photos, this is where they got confused with the story. Was she in her bathing suit? Or was she in her tracksuit? Was she in shorts and a t-shirt? What was she in? Nobody got that part of the story straight. This is where it was supposed to begin. This here, they're playing into, she's in a bathing suit. See, they're playing the storyboard. They're playing the storyboard. They found a picture of her with naked in a bathing suit. She's got the back of her neck in a bathing suit. I think she was in a bathing suit. I think she had on pink bathing suit shorts and no shirt. Think about what you are being brainwashed to listen to. They're bringing you right back to the beginning. I don't give a shit how they do it, but they're making the narrative. This is not, it's not, you don't have to remake the narrative. It's been here since day one. This is one of the photos that's been, she's in a bathing suit. She's in shorts. I don't know. Was it a bathing suit pants or bathing suit shorts? Well, of course you don't know because she has fucking both on her. You're creating the narrative. Look what's in her hand. Look at the color of her shoes. Look at her face. Does that face look like the summer moon wells that we know? It does not. It's not the same face. But watch. She has purple, she has the same color shoes on to the left, and she's holding probably the same damn thing in her hand as she is in the right. There's no difference. That outfit, we have plenty of photos of her in that outfit. But what I am saying is the information that is being shared right now is where the story is going to lead them. All to make money. All to make money. These are not new. I have shown, you know how many pictures of her with smudges on her face? Just the same smudges as Michael Bond. Nothing has changed. I am shocked that these people who have been following her case are acting so ignorant that they haven't seen these. Or they're showing, think about the picture that is being, I want you all to recognize and hone in on the facts that are being shown. The only thing you know is they're showing a little girl with her hair like that, blue eyes like that, and an outfit like that. That's all you know. And if in fact the storyboard follows, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is so freaking fake. There are plenty of pictures that we have of Summer with no shirt on. I've shown them endlessly. Endlessly. Nothing new about it. Nothing new about how they layer these kids inside each other. Summer Moon Wells' children are called Summer Moon Wells Missing Children for a reason. It's because there are so many Summer Moon Welleses that are not talked about because they're put behind the deep fake. Their faces, their heads, their identity is hidden behind the characters that are playing this fucking movie. That's what we see with Summer Moon Wells all day long. Robin. That isn't the Robin that we know beneath the true deep fake Robin. So the question is, who's the fake? Which one is the real and which one is the fake? So this is what's been going on. So any pictures that anyone shares and looks at and recognizes to be true, you need to look very deep into the photo. Only reason I say that is because of the circumstance that they have created it. The Robin we know is on top. The one in the middle here, I don't know. What I do know is that's how it's done. In the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children, the middle face that you see right down in the middle here, let me point out, is exactly how it's done. Summer Moon Wells stays the same, just like Robin. This here shifts and change, and it tells the story of all of the children that don't have a voice, haven't been mentioned, they don't have a name, and they're children that go under the radar because they don't exist. What I mean by that is they don't exist in society. This is a money-making fucking machine. And all I know is there's hundreds of children in the darkness waiting for justice. That's all I know. And seriously, when I tell you I didn't look for this as my purpose, I didn't. This came to me, and it's almost frightening to me how it has taken over as my work field. It's very it's strange to me is what I'm saying. Like if I had a family member and I walked into her office and I saw what they would see in my office, I don't know, man. I'd be like, are you serious? My whole entire back wall are filled with all my cut up pictures on canvases. It's filled. So you know how I do these presentations? I print these pictures, I cut them, I put them on canvases, and I read. That's how I get my energy, through the photos. And if I walked into they're like, oh my God, Lori, what the hell do you have all dead children behind you? Like when my kids come in here to do like a phone conference, they have to turn the desk because they'll be like Psycho City in that household. This is what I mean. Put a 1 in chat if you agree with me. These are all different children. These are not the summer moon wells that we ever even seen. The one all the way to the right, yeah, all the way to the right. The one in the middle and the one to the left, these are 3 summer moon wells victims. 3 of the victims, and they're nothing alike. And this is what they don't talk about. This is what is completely discarded when they're talking about the summer moon wells case. This is completely discarded, that it looks nothing like the summer moon wells that we know. They're different. They're different. But they all have a voice. They all want justice. They want their story heard. And that's what they want. Thank you for those ones. That's what we're here for. Here's the picture that was sent to the right. All of these other pictures here, these other 2, these are all summer. They're all different summers in the same outfit. Oh, Boston. Thank you for that super sticker. Thank you. Thank you very much. So sweet. Thank you. Thumbs up, you guys, on your way in. So the one that they sent is a summer with turquoise eyes, different lips, different teeth, different age. To the right and in the middle is also the summers that were sent in that outfit. Look at that. Boston, do you know you just sent another one? Thank you for that super sticker. I want you to make sure you did. Thank you. These are 3 different summers. I want you to look at their lips. Lips don't change like that at that age. They don't. This summer's lips, right here, same outfit, supposed to be the same person. Absolutely is not that summer. Then you bring in the one in the middle. Like this. And you've got yourself 3 different children. 3 different children. Thank you, Crystal. Oh, I love all this love. This is amazing. Thank you, Crystal, for that super sticker. Thank you. Crystal, you go, girl. Thanks, Crystal in Boston. It means a lot. These are 3 different children. Period. And there's something going on right now because they're pushing it. They're pushing this last photo to the right. But let me tell you, all of the summer moon wells are different. All of them. So if you think just because someone is pushing a photo that that's the story, it's not. Be careful of the story that will be presented to you. Pawpaw. That girl was laughing at Pawpaw. She's like, what the fuck is with Pawpaw? It makes no sense. What's with... And she's laughing. There's a reason for it. But these summers are all different ages. And they're all different summers. You tell me for 1 second. Here goes the spirit. Hold on to your shorts, kids, because we've got a winner that has just joined us, and all it does is gives us strength. Strength. You look at these 2 summers, they are not the summers that you know. These are different ages. The one all the way to the right has a certain relationship with the Wells. This summer is their daughter. This summer, right here, I believe is Don's daughter. This one. Don's daughter. That's what I get. I think that this is the true Don's daughter, and this is not the summer we know. This is Don's daughter. This here is summer. They're going to want you to believe that this one is summer. Their daughter. There's another one there. I'm telling you as it comes fucking through. This is his daughter. So the spirit within this photo screams daughter. This does not. This does. This one heats up my whole entire body. This is the one that went in the fire. This is the one that holds the energy. Of summer. This is a baby. These are baby children. These are little children. They're all together under the Summer Moon Wells label. All Summer Moon Wells label. But this one here, wowsy. That one is not the same as the one to the left. These summers are different summers. The summers here are different from this one. And then when we go back to the one that I have pegged, feel the difference. Feel this. Feel that? Remember that when they sit and discuss this damn photo. Remember that. They're saying things like, oh, wow, looks like, wait a minute. It's like a phone is taking a picture of a phone. So it's like they're pushing a narrative to you because some narrative has to be pushed right now. Oh my God, Justin, what do you think? Oh, okay, a phone. Is it possible that that's a phone or an iPad? Of course it's possible, because it is. It is. And that's something that's been going on since day one. And I do not buy the fact that they don't know that. I do not buy the fact that that is like an aha moment. There's no way that's an aha moment. Notice the ones that are making an aha moment. That's what's important, because this shit's been going on for 2.5 years. Oh, but I can't. Of course, you could zoom in things. Most of my photos come from the teeniest photo. I say that all the time. I'm like, oh, that comes from the smallest of the smallest photo, and then I blow it up. If you can't blow it up, then you put the microscope on it to make it bigger. right? So they're all different. Let's talk about this photo. The one that is behind the plexiglass is the one to the left. All of those photos, you guys, are the ones that I showed in the beginning. I'm like, there's a film. The Idaho 5. Oh, I did that again. I freaking keep calling it Idaho 5. Ugh. You guys, I keep doing it like there was a fifth sacrifice. Like it just comes out so naturally, Idaho 5. It doesn't say Idaho 4. It I just let the words come out. That's why it's so good for me to be on YouTube, because it gives me that platform that I'm comfortable with to speak. I'm actually looking. I need my crayons. I'm like a child. Wait a minute. Hold on. Actually, I have to turn my light on right now for some reason. Where is it? I'm grabbing one of my pencils. Right? Uh-oh. Oh, here they are. Guys, I have rolls of colored pencils. And this is like my new thing. Like I need to draw and ask some questions right now. My psychic ability questions. I think the order in which my people are: number 1, Queen Bee, I think will stay. Ziggy, JLR, Ryan Finds Truth, YouTube families. I'm going to go through that in a minute again. This is exactly what Idaho 4 and the other cases look like to the left. I would talk about this. And of course, the TBI has seen this. They have seen, I just turned my volume up. I was down. Have you guys heard me well enough? Because I'm screaming. I just turned the volume up. But I wouldn't turn this in because I've shown this all to them before. Like the one to the left is the truth that hides beneath the deep fake. You love pens and pen. I do. It's my new thing. I mean, I've always loved coloring as a child. And I loved coloring. I would color. Oh, I loved coloring. I loved the smell of, like I could smell the crayons right now. Crayons don't smell like that anymore, by the way. You guys, why? The crayons don't smell like crayons like they used to. Remember how you would open up your crayon box? For those that are my age in their upper 50s or whatever, you'd open up your crayon box. Thank you, Muffin. And you could smell the crayons. It was like one of my favorite things to smell it. But you don't smell the crayons anymore. I don't know. They take away the smell. So this is the summer. I believe full-heartedly that their daughter summer is to the left. These are different summers. You see. And what I'm telling you is their summer daughter was older than 5, and this little child was a child to the right. These guys I would call daughter, just like that. Boom, daughter. Those are all deep fakes. The picture to these pictures are the truth. But the picture that is being shown to the right is extremely symbolic to Summer's very last moments And all I know is, why the fuck is this being brought up the way it is? And I'm not asking the people that are doing it. I am asking myself, what's in it? Like, for the kids, like they're saying, like, what's in it for me? Like, what are you going to get? What are you going to give me for this? And whatever's in her hands is what's in her hands to the left. It's a simple thing like this. This is a picture of someone's phone, of a phone, of a phone, of a whatever. That's not me. This photo that you're looking at is behind someone's plexiglass. This photo has feeling in it. It has emotion in it. Right? That photo, whichever Summer is in here giving that feeling, is the same one on this swing. See? There's a feeling behind Summer Moon Wells, all the children. And then there's a feeling behind the Summer Moon Wells that I call a daughter. Let's talk about the fact that the person to the left is by no stretch of the imagination to the Summer on the right. The one on the left, to me, is Michael Vaughn. How is it that this is the shit no one is noticing? But yet this photo comes out as saying, never seen it before. And that's because the attention needs to come to this, and to talk about the bathing suit, and talk about the photos that, oh my God, you can't see, and one has no shirt on. I mean, talk about this. How that's Michael Vaughn and no one gave a shit. And that's the Summer that they want you to eat up and understand and think it is. And every one of her photos, you guys, they're all behind plexiglass. They're all pictures of a phone, of a phone, of a phone. I've been doing that for over 2 years. Let's talk about the fact that that's a boy. And that's a little teeny girl who is not 5 years old. That's way younger than 5. The different Summers. The hands, those hands are somewhere within the photos of Summer Moon. These are different faces, different shape faces. See how I have to re-show this because it's been brought to our attention. These are different Summers. You have the daughter Summer that I call the daughter. That one on the swing, you guys, is this true photo here that is in, whoops, the plexi. Wait. That's why it's clouded. These, to me, I scream out daughter. This is this one. See? They're different. I see the difference. You may not. But this is that one. the car photos show more than Summer in this sacrifice. And no matter how kooky these photos look, they're all showing 3 children. The children, no matter what I call deep fake is what they put over the top. When you peel the layers away from like the picture to the left, this is what happens to many of the photos. It keeps this little cup thing on their face. This is the car photo. Okay? The elements that appear in many of Summer Moon Wells's pictures, it just is like out of sorts. Like you're like, wait, what's on her face? But you sort of forget about it because she's against a wall. So you're like, oh, that's weird. That must be a wall. But let me put this over here. It's not. It's the elements that stay consistent no matter what. See that thing? That is something that in the photos that they call of importance, like the poster photo is important, right? See that thing on her head? That is the same thing that I said she had in her poster, and that this was telling me all the same story. All of this. See? Because that's the heart. So when I always said it, you know, people were like, what the hell? Girl's nuts. She sees heads on platters. Well, I say I believe now what I mean is heads on platters are like this. Like the head to me is the only thing that stays consistent. And then all of the deep fake goes within. Sorry you guys, I had dry mangoes. Around it. So you could take the head on a platter, right? And make it anything you want to make it. Make it this. Make it this. But it's the same. It's at least the same for me to tell you the story. Right? Because there is only one truth. There aren't multiple truths. There aren't multiple truths to these kids with their heads like this, like that, with the thing on it here. Like, what's the truth? The truth is they were screaming, crying, they're being abused, and this is part of what they go through. This is not Summer swinging on a swing in her backyard. No. I mean, the funny thing is, I just don't understand for months. What I don't understand is how nobody looks at this photo as strange. Totally don't understand. Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. How is this not talked about? or this. And the fact that they really do, the information and the clues that I receive are consistent. It's not like I'm saying, oh, look at that thing on the side of her head. If it's on the side of the head in this picture, it's going to always be on the side of the head in pictures like that. And it is. It's in all of the main photos that are, the we're told are her last photos. They're feeding this shit to us. So when I say, oh, I'm very curious, like, I can't wait to see the shit that I hear over the photo that they're talking about. Like, I can't wait to, maybe they'll change the story now. But it's it's so, like, I sit back, I'm like, oh, wow. Like, whatever information in here will be interesting to see what they choose to talk about. Because it's stupid. It's stupid. This is what they're talking about. Like, we've never seen these pictures before. Listen, guys. These pictures I've been showing since the beginning. This is Summer on her bed. And she does put her hands behind her head and she has no shirt on. I had pointed this out. I said she has scratches on her. She has bruises on her. No one gave a shit. This was sent into TBI 2 years ago. It's not new. It's not new. This here is Summer. This is what she turns into because she's in the leaves. These are butterflies. These are leaves. This is what it's showing. She's in she's got like that tree sap shit. You know how I said they always have this stuff out, they have this shit on their heads? It's like sap. It's thick. This isn't new. No offense. This shit's been around. There you go. This has been around. And yeah, it's odd because the arm, this is all fake. That's not her arm. It's a fake arm. So there are many pictures of her like this. And this is what I used. I said this face is what changes. I even showed Michael Vaughn in this same exact situation. And I took Michael Vaughn's face without moving this the way that it was in the photo, and it perfectly fit over her head, as if it was a copy and paste photo. This is the same. I've shown this. I'm like, you guys, this could be Michael Vaughn. And I showed how Michael Vaughn was posing and shit in the photos. Same thing. But they're in a box. The head is sticking out. This is a box. This arm is not up here. So the deep fake is what's on top. This is all that's a hat on a platter. This is all that's really they need. Is all this other shit, I believe, is placed. That's how they do it. It's not new. She doesn't have top on. She's cuts and bruises. And yeah, it's weird, but it's not new. Right? And this is also another one of Summer. This is the one at the church. But understand the information that I see is only what I need to share. And this is great information to show because a lot of people have never seen this stuff on my channel. I have like almost 800 videos and it's tough. But how the hell did anyone buy the fact that that was Summer with her swing in the backyard? Come on, you guys. Come on, look at that picture. But this photo tells the truth of what's going on with the kids. So out of all the photos that you're all going to watch, take a close look at this. Look at the outfit. Look at the body. This was shown to us as, hi, I'm Summer. I'm on my swing. I cut this out. I show it to you guys. And my people here, oh yeah, you all been right here. But I'm talking about the YouTube creators that are on my list. The ones on my list. They don't give a shit about this. Oh, they do give a shit. But they won't talk about it because I did. There's no way. But this is the thing that gets me. Why? Why ignore it? That's a real question. There's no way. I mean, they've mentioned they know the channel. Why ignore it? But what will happen is it will turn into bullying instead of looking at it and saying, oh, wow, that's really good information I could use. Let's look into that. Let's just take it with a grain of salt. Everyone has a different platform. Everyone has different answers. Let's just take a look at it. No. It won't be. Because what you see here is the truth. This is from one of my YouTube families. Let me tell you something. These are mimicking each other. This here tells the story way better than any of those other videos. This here is what happens. This here background, this whole thing. It's one of the families I follow. This here is much closer to what the kids' truth is. The kids' truth. This isn't the truth. This isn't the truth. Do you know how it makes those spirits feel when they see that their story is being accepted like this? These two faces appear in videos that don't have anything to do with them. Now, I'm not mentioning who this looks like. You guys could see it. I have Trish, who used to have a channel, down as, I mean, not anymore because I have everything I need, as information that was just amazing. And in the very best video that I say, to my best of my ability, I could show you the inside the walls of one of these rooms and how it's down under and you have to go through chamber and you have to go through, you know, tunnel or whatever it is. It's like a chamber-ish thing, like a castle chamber-ish thing that's coming through. These guys appeared in the video. I one day I would love to know why. Just like that. Just like here, this looks like Andrew Hilt. And this is the Beeston Bunch. So underneath all of these layers, I see Kylie Rodney, I see an Andrew Hilt, I see a baby. That's what I see. I see Kylie and I see an Andrew Hilt. I see Kylie, a baby, and Andrew. I see multiple hands, multiple hands. Now, we don't know who Andrew is. I'm going to say it. There is a image here that I see Andrew. Doesn't mean it's him. Let me brighten it up. It means that there is a male figure that went with, this is how it happens, Kylie Rodney. A male figure, because I see Kylie Rodney. She, a male figure, and a baby bundled together. They went together as a bundle. That's what I see. That's what I hear. They went together as a bundle. Kylie with a man and a baby. Now, this here are pictures of Andrew. Probably people don't even have these because it was taken down really quickly. But I have it in one of my videos because I posted it. This was Andrew with these kids. Andrew Hilt. He has, now this picture is why it looks just like this. The fuck? Paste. Yeah. See, to me, this is Andrew. And here, I kept this because of what was around his neck, along with a zip tie. And the girl looks fucked up. I mean, yeah. And what's in the ear are there's major amount of elements here. Huge amount of elements. Here's a close-up. Between what that little thing on his lip is what I always show you is on Benny's mouth. Benny always has that little thing. And that's what the girl looks like. Who doesn't have a problem with this? I mean, seriously. Look. How is this okay? Something is not correct. Okay? And this picture was taken down. Whoever this was. Let me crop into this. This here. With the bloody hand, I'm going to call bloody hand, is what the three of them look like. That's a problem. The elements that are shown here, and he has a zip tie. Let me point these out. Is the heart on his neck. Let me put that there. Wait, let me grab the neck. So what I'm about to point out are elements of the case, of Summer Moon Wells case, you guys. So the elements that are on Andrew, this comes from his social media, are the number one elements in the Summer Wells case. Can't make that shit up. So you've got the zip tie here. You have the heart. This thing on his ear. He's got a thing on his mouth, but you can't, I kind of took it out. And this little boy's teeth are all messed up. But here I'm showing you the neck. Right? It's not okay. And then, of course, here's a bloody hand. Bloody hand. So we could show it. No one's gonna give a hoot. I wanted to go back here. What you see all the way to the left here is a phone within a phone. This information is solid information. This is what was given. This is a different photo, but this is what was given on June 15th, 2021. This is the guy that was found taking a photo in front of the Walgreens that Grandis and Candace and Hunter and Summer and daughter stopped. This dude posted a picture of him holding a photo. I grabbed it. I'm like, this is going to be important because it was one of the first photos even put on social media. Right? That guy appeared again. I believe, this is all allegedly, that they're the same people. This dude was with Bullhorn Betty, that group, in a hamburger stand. So I kept these together. But what's in his photo is that. This is what's in his photo. This is Summer Moon's picture that happens to her in the car. They're really too close for comfort. You see, I will continuously go back to this person that nobody talks about anymore. The Walgreens guy. The Walgreens guy cannot be forgotten. He is the one that somebody posted, it was one of my main people, a picture of the guy in the front of the Walgreens guy, and I think it was Tiffany Marie. I think Tiffany Marie may have been, and now allegedly, now that my brain is like Tiffany Marie. So I posted it saying, isn't this strange? Wow, isn't this strange? And as soon as someone starts, I guess, as soon as they start their sentence with, wow, this is so strange. This is so bizarre. Wow. Oh my God. Look at this, you guys. There's a picture of, wow. Why would he post a picture of himself in front of the Walgreens? What? Let's get someone on panel and discuss this. Let's get Tiffany Marie, I think, did that. Let's get someone on panel and talk about it. Betty, what do you think? What do you think about this Walgreens guy? Why would he post that? Like, that's how it goes, you guys. That's how the game is played. And you just sort of like, it's so obvious to me, I can't stand it. So it's like, okay, just grab that damn information, put it away for later until you need it. Those creators are the ones who helped me pull all this shit together, as I'm telling you. It's not like I'm not on social media. I'm not going on social media to go find. I'm not on it. YouTube is my thing. YouTube. Tiffany Marie, you didn't even make my list. Oh, I have to put you down for next time. Yeah. Tiffany Marie and Justice for All. All right, wait. Tiffany Marie. And that's how it goes. So this Walgreens guy cannot go away. Not. You cannot go away. This changed. This is the fisherman. I'll go back to this. I won't get into his name. Now I know, because just today, in the beginning of this video, if you weren't here, I was using my pendulum, and my pendulum told me not to talk about Ryan Upchurch. I'm not going to talk about him at all. It's not about him. That's what I could talk about. And that these pictures, which come from his video, his last video. Wait 1 second. I'm looking for my stress ball. I'm a funny one. Okay. All right. Here we go. So we're not going to talk about him because I'm not supposed to today. Maybe next week I can. But when I see photos that make me stop, and they make me take it and filter it and put it away in my files, I know one day I'm going to go back and it will be louder, like the message will be louder. Ryan Upchurch's photos are just that. They're just photos. He gives me information. He's a great channel, whatever. He's talented. But when I saw this today and I pulled the picture that you see to the left, oops. It sort of like reminded me of what I heard today about summer. Like when I was listening to the channel go over summer, the one thing that really hit me strong about these sacrifices, which I know is huge part of how they stagger these sacrifices, like how they place them on the floor, maybe. When Justin held his arms up in that really weird way, right? It reminded me of how the Delphi murders were staggered, and they have like the cross on them. One had the arms up in the ear. They had the sticks across them, right? If Summer was one of these kids, if Summer was one that was with other Summers, what I hear is, they're very difficult to tell apart. And what I hear is Summer sticks. Summer was placed with her arms up. See, this picture here, it's all that Ryan did was it gave me it puts me in that direction. So when I look at this, you guys aren't going to see the same thing I see, because I'm giving you the story that needs to be told right now. And it goes back to the gift we were given today, or was it yesterday? I don't even know anymore. About Summer's arms. So just remember and put in the back and put in your little notebook that I'm stating Summer is with other Summers. They look alike. The day that they find information or whatever it is, you know how they're in different positions and, different things mean different things? There's a message that's being told. Or maybe we'll never know. Maybe it's just a message that others need to know. Is that Summer had her arms up. Summer's arms did not go down. I think the daughter's arms went down. So that's the whole message there that they're giving. Is her arms still up, is telling you, no, Summer's arms, the daughter's arms are down. Summer's are up. These are the sticks. This is what the sticks look like in Delphi case as well. There's one long one that goes through the tree, and then there's a crisscross. This is from Ryan Upchurch's video. I'm telling you that this here is the same setting as the Delphi photos. This is how the sacrifice stuff looks. Like the sticks. That is information that that's the kind of information really that Ryan Upchurch's channel gives me and allows me to share. And, I get it in different times of sharing. And it's one of those things here. This here. Let me see if I could turn it. So I think it helps tell the positioning of the body. Here's Delphi. Here's one of them. See? It's crisscross. And then what Justin was trying to do is when he said the arms are up, not really up, but kind of up like this, was this. So what I heard is just that. Just that. The arms are sort of up, but not really up. See? Do you guys understand? This is what he's trying to say. Whoops. Is this. It's that white shit in the... wait a minute. Let me crop this for a moment. See what I mean? How information gives information. So this is what I was looking at. What's under this thing's shirt. It's very unusual between the pants and the shirt. Huh. See. Oh, wait. Do. This here. These are very interesting. See, this is the Summer Moon Wells. This is what they're saying. So I would not expect anything other than them saying that's how her arms were up. Just like that. And to the right, Summer had a blue box. It's Ryan's camping gear. But I see something different. I see this blue box. It was at Ryan's. See? This is her party, the Prosser party. Same blue box that I see. Let me just put it in here. Here. Oh, I'm like, wait a minute, it's not there. I was in the wrong file. Okay. So these blue boxes, Kylie Rodney, Summer, everyone's got a little box like that. What it's telling me is it's like a box with liquid. That's like the milk jug in the car. It's like this. And it's like, it's whatever's in there is sacred. It's part of the ritual. You know, it's part of what they're doing to these kids. And this here is nothing more than, this is in the Wells' backyard at their house. These are pictures that, 1,000 words. This is in the Wells' backyard. I see people coming up from underground. So what I see is this is down under. It comes from under houses, just like the Wells, like this. This kind of information, one of my very first videos, I'm like, something is really messed up with Don Wells's construction. And nothing. No one, they're like, oh, your photos are layered. That makes no sense. Ooh, she's layered. So Don Wells, when they put him in jail, I kept saying, go dig. All we kept saying over here is go. Oh, let's get over 100, which I never have. Maybe I have. I don't know. Over 100 thumbs up. Let's see if we could do it. Yay! Keep going. Keep going. When I look at Don Wells's construction, I'm like, I told the authorities, I'm like, you need to go dig, follow my instructions, and I pinpointed areas, but no one ever went to go dig. Oh man, do you know how much fun I would have if I went with me and my pendulum and just go and walk over to locations and like put maybe like a little tag, dig here, dig there, dig here. It'd be fun. Anyways, this is Don, and his pictures of him putting bricks in and all that. Never made sense. As if this is really his home and he's building, it does show location in where Summer Moon Wells's remains might be. And I mean like parts of her. I'm not saying all of her. I'm like parts of her. This is one of his photos, and this is what happens to one of his photos. If the, I do know that people do watch that are in a position to do something. This is a really good photo to look at because on my life, I didn't do anything to this photo to make it look like this. But this is what Don Wells's deck looked like at the moment of these photos. It's crooked. What it shows is that back here, and this is what I tell the law enforcement, this is for someone who is in law enforcement, that this area is like 5 feet tall, empty. So this is gravel and ground. This goes all the way back that way, but it's not leveled. This is brick. They laid brick to make it even, and they did more back here because this is uneven. This is open space. This goes all the way back to the woods. This is all open space. These are pillars. A sacrifice pillars. This is what it looks like. This is the area of concern. This, whoever house this is, may not be the Wells. I don't know whose, but it's telling me the story that is underground. You can't hear anyone because it's surrounded by these bricks, and down there it's all solid cement. There's cement walls, you guys. It's not plaster. It's like real thick cement walls. Cement. And I said this needs to dig. So this could be any house of interest. Like if there's a house of interest that you know that this shit's going on, it's not just it's under. See, under. These are layers. Cross, open. It's a big deal. This here goes this way. See this piece of wood? See what's going on with this? And I told them if they would ever start digging somewhere, it'd be where this white pipe comes out of. See this little marker? This is not straight. This is going off of these bricks. Like this is the area that I would look for in a construction of a home. That's where I would go. This thing. This area, there's a pipe. There are boxes they're showing. See, he even shows the law enforcement how those are, who the fuck would put a door with a hinge on it underground? You see what I'm saying? These are This is supposed to be his flooring. These are fucking doors with hinges. Underground. That way. Why would someone who's in construction put hinged doors there? I couldn't even get anyone to bat an eye. Think about it. There is only one reason to put hinged doors on the floor of a new constructed addition. Let me blow this up so you guys can see it. This is what he chooses to put as his flooring of his new home. This is like dead people. Look, you guys. It's not new. Someone else might come and be like, "Oh my God, what is Don doing? He's got hinged doors, going under his house." Well, yeah, he does. He shows it. And forget the face masks that we see. That's not going to bring, I've gone over all that. The law enforcement they're not going to be, "Oh my God, there's heads in the boxes." Well, you could go figure that out yourself, but there are hinges on the tops. Why? Because these are going to be opened and closed. Open and closed. If you look, this is how Don built it. On an angle. So this thing is flat and then it goes up. This is where all the issues lie. This is space. Space. Lots of space under the concrete. The concrete. I see that it would need to be chiseled. It would need to be broken up like they did to the Idaho 5. Oh, Jesus. The Idaho 4. They chiseled their way through. And they needed to because under that house there was another layer that was separated by boxes like this. Filled with cement, filled with plaster. Like, you can't just get to it. You got to know you're going to it. Like, the law enforcement has to just say, "Okay, we're honing in and we're not going to stop drilling until we get to the goddamn location with the boxes." Period. That's how you have to do it. That's probably one of the reasons they had to go under the Idaho house, because I ventured to say this shit was under there. Like, way under. So they had to take one of those drills and drill into it to get it out. That's what they're going to have to do with Don's house if they ever want to do something like that. They'd have to bring a damn drill in and drill through it. That's how they'd have to do it. So to me, this is the layout. These are down deep, but it's layered this way. It's on a slant. Here. But here's your sacred corner. But that's how it's built. It's got all messed up. Like this. See how this house goes like that? This is a tunnel. This area with the wood, this whole area, would need to be checked for these. This is Summer's box. This is Summer's sacred box. Everything that you see in this box, that this box has, shows all of her little critters, all of her little, submarines and fishies and whatever they put in here indicates summer moon wells. These are the elements that you go see throughout other videos, and I say they're summer. Like this chipmunk face. This came from Candace, by the way. This is Candace's picture. These doggies. This green face here. This snake face. They're all here. So these little chipmunky things and dog faces, which came from, this is Candace Bly's picture of what she calls Summer's box. She does. But what I'm saying is this box of hers carries, let me open this up bigger, the answer to Summer Woundwells's story. This box, shows that all the elements that we actually do see are within this box that Candace has. This is Candace's box. See? And let me tell you something. This is strangely, closely, perfectly matched down to the doggies. Here is this, and you know how that girl says, "Oh, be careful of the snake." So this is Summer's story. In, like, I don't know, you guys could go back to my stuff. It's in one of my very first 50 videos where Summer, when we asked Summer what she sees, and she said she sees a snake smiling. So when I look at stuff like this is from Candace, I know that the children are using this to tell their story. Because when all you need to do is change the contrast of the photo. And you have a message from Summer Moon. That's the raccoon face that matches the picture that I'm always showing you guys of Summer in the bars, right? And I said, that's Summer. That's Summer in her very last photos. And this is what they want her to be. This is what they want her to be. And it's this. So these heads are the same. So when I say, wow, these here, and this picture in the bars, like all the bars, like all those white things that show up, I call critters, which are in here with Summer. They'll be all the same. So what I see, which I'm going to point out, these are those fishies all connected. the doggies. This is the mother. This is the mother. The queen bee. That's the queen bee. Right here. The thing on her eye. And this all goes with them. This is the box. And this is Summers. These are the boxes that I talked about that go through the water system. And they get pulled up. And these are the boxes that just get pulled through. Just like this. Again, Summer's outfit. Summer's outfit to the left. What you see to the right comes from Ziggy's video. And this is what I explained to the lady on the phone. That this is the same. Same material, same color. And that if in fact they feel that Summer was wearing this kind of material as their pants, then they have a serious, amazing photo. They said it's great. According to the Walmart one, it can be because it was material. See, the one to the left was Summer's, and that came from the Walmart photo that I looked up online. I put that specific style in, and that outfit comes up because I've seen it posted before. I took it from that post, and then, of course, I did it myself. That's what I'm saying. But they do match very, very well and really, really close. Because this is her. And this is a photo that came from the car ride. The person to the left is supposed to be Candace, driving the car. This is a person. Its head is bound, and it's wearing like a singlet. Singlet's something you wear when you wrestle. This is Ziggy's. What we have pictures of is exactly what you see over here. They're together. This is Summer. This is the baby. This is the critter. This is telling you the situation of over here. How is it that Summer's swing on her tree could turn into this? And how is it that this could come from the car ride? My answer is it's under the video. And it comes up and shows itself to me in the moment of time it's supposed to be shown, to help me tell you the story, that this is part of the sacrifice. This is part of the sacrifice. All of this. All of it. Don't forget, thumbs up on your way in. We want to beat that 100. We have to beat 100 today. This here is Benny Keys. Benny Keys is the one who gives me information just like this. Like this. Very spiritually insane photos come from his videos. And many of which I keep every one of them. This one, let me crop it. In particular, this person here. Oh, crap. Right, so this is Summers. We grab this one here and it tells a story. Right. Okay. So this is Benny Keys' video by Summer Moon Swing. This is what hides within the shadow of the video. That's what's back there. It's very curious to me. It really tells me that somewhere on that property needs to be drilled out. This was from Michael Vaughn's video. But between these two things, Michael Vaughn's video and this dude, there's so much the same. They feel the same. They feel like the same character. I go by energy, right? It feels like the same person. Let me pull this over. Come on. Nope. Copy. Okay. This person from Michael Vaughn. This one. Feel like the same kind of person. See? Anyhoot. This is another many photos of Summer with no clothes on. She walks around with a diaper. That's what she walks around in, a diaper. That's what she does. They're okay with it. But here, I don't know what that is, a blanket. I don't know what that is, but the colors are the ones that I follow throughout her case. I follow those colors. I follow stuff like this. This here is from Ziggy's video when she was with the tree trimmers. This was the first thing that I learned about, these bundles. And this was one of the first things I'm like, I know I see information, but maybe I'll just talk about it, but not own it. They're like artifacts. These are like what these houses have, these things placed in the house. It's simple as I could tell you. Like this. This person is in Ethan's video. I pay attention to the details that are coming out here, on her hand, the pink and the purple, how they're coming through and telling me different stories, but yet they match this kind of a thing. And this color seems to be used over and over and over. And again, it comes up in the video of Ziggy's. I don't know if they're looking for attention, but there's a strange thing going on right now within the true crime community. It's strange and it's weird. This one is hers, and that's Ethan's. See it? She's holding a baby. You guys, there's babies involved. These colors are true. There are babies involved. Little babies on these drop-offs. This girl provides me with this information. Like I told you, many of them give me amazing information. This is what happens to her videos. And a lot of her video, for me, matches information that I am currently going through. Whoop. Up on top. This kind of color gives symbol information. This is that girl. What's under her video? This. To the right is the girl's video, and what I noticed was, of course, this shield and this print. This is her. And it brings me to the boat ride where this little angel is laying on the ground, and this is a man looking down. But she's got that that same camouflage jacket. Now, obviously, no, a lot of people wear camouflage, but a lot of people don't wear camouflage talking about the killings. So she's not just wearing camouflage, she's talking about Summer. So it's not like I, go pick anyone talking about, wearing camouflage. These are elements. 10 more likes. These are the same elements. Kylie Rodney case. Benny Keys. Those are these. Those are these. It's the Beeston Bunch. And you can see what I'm talking about. Just look. Look at the picture. Look at her eye. Her mouth. It's Goofy Benny. These are photos of importance. She gets this little dude over here on her face. Little chickie. And then this on the eyeball. Now, this information could be found right on her TikTok, but for now, whatever this group is giving me is what is needed to tell the story that they want currently told. This here matches Kylie Rodney's. Wait, I think it's cut wrong. Let me see. Kylie Rodney. It is cut funny. It's Kylie. I make these to be the same situation. Like, I make this to be the same room. So what I'm saying is whatever's happening to the right is what's happening here. Wait. Here we go. Okay. Same. They both have a person behind them. They both have someone watching them consistently. And here it is on the children. Here, the eye thing. And this here matches what Sammy has on her in her car ride. This all is the same on the eye and here. The same. So, look in the child's mouth. That's what happens, you guys. It's not up. I can't understand it, nor can I speak poorly about it. This is what they know from. And maybe they have a fear of stopping. Maybe they can't. Maybe they're made to do this. But the photo of the child, I have plenty of those. I've really shown those throughout other times that I've hit upon Kylie Rodney, Sammy for sure. Right. Change the color. I always like to brighten it. Okay. Here's the baby. So you get a closer look at the heart that's in the mouth. The heart, it goes through the mouth, through the cheekbone, and to the back. There's their little teeny hearts. And then this goes over the eye. This is it. This is it. Sammy's got the same thing going on here. This is the girl that I'm getting information from. So looking at this now, she's providing me information on this part, on the same particular area that Jody Sue does. So that makes sense to me because I'm saying, oh, she's the queen bee. Where before I was like, oh, Jody Sue was the queen bee. But for some reason, this is who I'm calling the queen bee. Maybe it's because her information's clearer. Seven more likes. Like, this is the stuff I get on Jody Sue. And what's in her mouth. So this is all pretty familiar. To past videos. I'm looking with you guys. See? She has elements that she shows me that there are only a couple other creators, and why I do it this way, like, oh, other couple creators gave me that information. But when it changes to somebody else, to a different creator, it's telling me about the story. I'm not talking about the creators, right? It tells me that there's a switch. Somebody stepped down and there's a new queen bee. And there's a new queen bee. And move on over, bitch. She's cleaning up. That tells me that that's what's happening within the case. Five more to go. That tells me that within the case, there's a shift. Because you guys are fucking up. Uh-huh. So there's a new man in town. Literally. The new man in town. These are children. This is happening to children. It's supposed to be Kylie. Isn't that interesting? But look right here. That's it. That's the piece of equipment, the exact piece of equipment that I just showed on Queen Bee. Here. See how that matches Kylie's? Wait. Blow it up. Because I told you guys it's the same thing. It's what's in between the frames. It's what's in between the frames. Lies the truth. That thing down there is that. Those are the same things. So this is behind Kylie Rodney. And what the hell is she thinking here? Not her. What are they thinking? What they're thinking is they're going to show information that matches this. Summer Moon Wells. Right? see something. Okay. Showing lots of connecting elements. If anyone ever feels or sees a situation like this kind of construction and you feel your intuition speaking to you, follow it. Follow like photos like this that really speak where to look, where to see. Like if you have a feeling that the place is haunted or it has some shit like this, look for holes and doors like this at the end of these hallways. They look like this. This is somebody else's house that looks the same as we saw in Candace and Don's house, the new construction. This is what it looked like. Those are the areas here that I would want to crawl into, go get a look, question, why is this here and what's it here for? What's behind this? They're very telling. New construction and white walls is a big tell-all for these children. This is like a cookie cutter from Don Wells' playbook. Cookie cutter. You've got this, you've got the ladder, you have the doors, you have the windows, you have all the white, the strips. I mean, like, you wouldn't think that this was somebody else's video and not Don's. It's the Beast and Bunch video. But the information and the video itself could totally be copied and pasted into the Wells. It's no coincidence. You got a blue ladder. Boop-de-doo. Isn't that like, didn't the Idaho 4 have a blue ladder? Like, let's see. Like against their house, like they always had it, and Idaho. And it was against the house. They always had it. Idaho 4-7. Let me see if it's in this one. Eyes are looking. Nope, not that one. So many pictures that there's no way I'll find it. But it had a blue ladder. That's, I believe I'm right. A blue ladder against the Idaho 4 house. It was against the house all the time. See how it looks different there. This one really gets me. Because this is a white car. Wheel. No, is that a wheel? Is that or a person's head? And I think that this is Kylie. Let's see. Oh, 2 more likes. This here is pretty close to these boxes underground. Those boxes, here are pretty much it tells me that these boxes that you see have the door on top. They could be opened and closed, just like these. And these boxes, pretty precious. They're valuable. Valuable. And it's always been there. Appalachian Fairground, back to day one. Ernie, Benny. This is the main. That's the box. I call it the box number 5. And this is what I call the number 5 box. To the kids. Summer on her chair. This is her number 5 box. All matching. Jody Sue Brown is to the left. Benny's is to the right. And this is Benny. But his videos give information, right? That tells where is this taken? Where's which one? One more. This information here is repeated and repeated and repeated. This turquoise top and the white and you see that in the car. We see it with Summer Moon in her kitchen. But it's really interesting to me that how I always try to figure it out. Like, how did I get to where I got today just by seeing that photo that they posted? It annoyed the shit out of me. Annoyed me so badly. But it brought me to today's presentation. Right? To give you guys more information so we could bring the truth forward. That's what, ooh, we got 100, da-na-na-na-na. Thank you guys, look at that. I gotta take a snapshot. Here we go. Snapshot. Yeah. You know what? Let's see. I want this in here. 101. Keep it going. Yeah, this way better. Keep it going. Na, 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 na. Thank you guys. Listen to what's being told as the next narrative in the Summer Moon Wells case. Listen to what they want you to listen to. Don't let anyone program what you're supposed to listen to or how you're supposed to respond or whatever it is. Don't allow yourself to be programmed into their program. Think for yourself. Think freely. And write your thoughts down. Write them down. You'd be very surprised what you really have and what you're recognizing to be your truth, because that's all it is. I am starting a podcast as soon as my daughter gets back to show me where the on button is for podcasts. I don't know. I signed up to do it, and I can't figure out where the friggin' record button is. You record on your computer, I'm assuming. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I can't record. Can you record on your computer for a podcast? And my podcast is going to be just on that. I'm going to do a podcast not on true crime as much as how true crime was my vehicle to living who I am. And it's going to be about that. It's going to be an offshoot of that, of what are you supposed to do? And how do you live it without being shut down? If I can find the record button, I'm going to do it. 105. This is amazing. So that's what it is. Let me see. And today was a great presentation, I shall say so myself. I loved it. And to all those who give me information of gifts of information to bring here on WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Yeah. Anyone answer? No. So, anyhoot, these are all the Summer Moon Wells children. Each, and now you guys see a little bit of why I say it that way. Each and every one of these children are asking for justice. You see, they're all different. And we're supposed to help identify that these kids are all different. That one is the same as this one. Look at this one. You look at the lips. They look a lot alike because they do deep fakes. But when they start putting in, I want to say the daughter of Don Wells, don't ask me why, but I see the daughter of Don Wells. And I am sticking to it. These kids are not the same. They're not the same. Right? I am calling this Donwell's daughter and Summer and a baby. I'm also saying that the Idaho 4 is the Idaho 5. They just haven't told you so. And may justice come to these children really soon as we try to spread the justice for them by telling their story. Thank you guys all for being here. Thank you for the super stickers. And thank you for getting me over the hump of 100 likes. You gotta start somewhere. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. May justice come real soon. Thank you, Muffin Top. Thank you, my amazing mod. And all my subscribers and members, thank you. Watch for the next video. Make sure to get alerted and subscribe. It costs nothing to subscribe, and that would be awesome. All right, you guys. Ciao for now.